If you take this supplement, you will lose 30 pounds in 30 days or your money back. I call bullshit. Now, I'm sure you have seen the advertisements on television or listened to one on the radio when they promise you amazing results for using a certain supplement, vitamin, nutrition bar, etc. And in the past, I have been tricked just like you into buying some of these promising products. Now, of course, once you take the product for 30 days, or most of us stop using it way before the 30 days are up, we forget about it and tell ourselves that the reason it didn't work was because we didn't work out or we skipped taking it some days, etc. Now, we have tons of excuses, so we never actually request our money back. At least I never did. Well, guess what? The majority of people will not request a refund because a food supplement didn't work as promised. And the thing is that supplement manufacturers they are betting that you will not return the product either, so most of the time, they win the bet. Here's the thing about health supplements, guys. It is a $30 billion a year industry. There's a lot of money to be made. And as much as I despise big government, the Food and Drug Administration does not regulate any of the 90,000 plus supplements that are sold in the US. I mean, you can actually read it on the label, of all these products. It says usually, these statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. This means that manufacturers can claim whatever they want and they don't have to back it up. Now, let's talk about the models they hire to sell these products. Did you really think the models/actors on TV use these products? Well, I'm here to tell you they don't. You know me, I've been an actor for over 20 years, and I have been in hundreds of television commercials. I actually ever used but only a couple of those products. I was paid to advertise. It is a job, and if I get paid to do it, well, you know what? I am going to do it. You see, most of us are not wired to do the things that are hard or difficult to do. Meaning having the willpower to do the opposite of what we actually want to do. Like eating the right foods and not junk food, drinking water and not beer, laying on the recliner and not exercises. We always want the easy approach. Food supplement manufacturers know this, and they will play on your natural desire to use shortcuts instead of putting in the time it takes to lose the weight and the discipline required to not be tempted to eat the wrong kinds of food. There is no medical research that proves health food supplements actually work. None. And what's crazy is that about 52% of Americans actually take a food supplement every day. 10% take 4 or more supplements each day. Most of these supplements will do nothing to help you lose fat. They will just make your wallet lighter and fill you up with gas and make you feel bloated. But some of them can actually be harmful for you, if not deadly. For those of you alive a little over 20 years ago, or you were, older 20 years ago, if you remember this, do you remember the Fen-Phen diet? Well, a lot of people, mainly women, that took the product developed irreversible problems with their heart valves, and some actually died. Most of them gained the weight back, by the way, so just like it happens with any fad diet. But one of those ingredients in the diet pill was phentermine. Now, phentermine is a weight loss prescription medication that has been sold in the United States since 1973. The way that it works is by stimulating the release of neurotransmitters on your brain that stimulate your metabolism and suppress your appetite, tricking your brain into thinking that you're full. The problem is that phentermine, one of the main ingredients in the Fen-Phen diet pill, is a derivative of amphetamine, which is a precursor and the main ingredient in methamphetamine. Well, the FDA in 1997 did step in and told the manufacturer to stop selling the product, and years later, people are still suffering from the side effects of using Fen-Phen, not to mention the billions of dollars in lawsuits. Yes, of course, some people do have a deficiency of certain vitamins and minerals and need to take a supplement of whatever they're deficient in. But for the majority of Americans, the reason we take supplements is because we either want to gain muscle mass or we just want to lose weight. Don't waste your money. These things don't work, guys. Think about it. If these supplements actually worked, if they made you stronger, faster, better, as advertised by the professional athletes who get paid a lot of money to trick you into thinking the product works, why do we quite often see some of these athletes, who I remind you, have the best trainers and dietitians working for them, actually get busted for steroids? Do the names Armstrong, Conseco, McGuire ring a bell? And pretty much the whole Russian Olympic team. I don't know if you know this, but the Russian Olympic team was recently banned from competing in any of the Olympics and any global sports for the next 4 years as a result of many of their athletes testing positive for illegal steroids. So again, if these supplements are so good as advertised, why take steroids? And we will talk about the professional bodybuilders and supplements in another video. Now, I was doing some research for this video, and I came across a video in YouTube of this guy, and I usually, I don't want to, I only make comments on YouTube on other people's videos if there are positive comments. But this guy, let me tell you the story. Let me set it up a little bit. So I'm looking to talk about this supplements and whatnot. And as I'm looking at, he's got this one video. The guy's name is Omar. I'm not going to say the name of the channel, but his name is Omar. You can probably find him. So he's got this thing saying, that supplements are a scam and all that other stuff. And I'm listening to him. I'm like, wow, right on, bro. Yeah, pretty good. Keep it up, man. Yeah, this is awesome. And then all of a sudden, halfway through the video, he says, all supplements are scams, but I have mine right here, and this one is really good though. And I'm like, dude, are you kidding me? So here's a guy who is trying to teach people about supplements and how they don't work, but then he's trying to sell you a supplement. And it looked like a really silly, stupid bottle that was, photoshopped actually, but he's trying to sell you this product that he's developed. Oh, and this one is actually really good. You know what? They're all a bunch of crap. Don't waste your money. You can get all the vitamins and all the supplements you need by eating whole, non-processed foods. And you've heard me say it, and I will keep saying it again and again, guys. The only product that you need before a workout, during a workout, and after a workout is water. High quality H2O, man. That's all you need. So again, in this channel, I promise you, I will never try to sell you any supplements. I will not do any advertisements on supplements because you don't need them. Get back to the basics of eating non-processed whole foods. That's all you need. Now, there's a lot of channels on here that will probably tell you the same thing that I'm telling you. But then on the next, they'll go, well, click here if you want to buy this, or click here if you want my program. I'm not trying to sell you anything. I will tell you everything I know, everything that I have learned. And I will share it with you because I want you guys to be successful. I honestly think, guys, like I'm sure a lot of you do, that obesity is an epidemic. And it just keeps getting worse and worse every single year. I mean, look at back when I got to this country back in 1980. That's when things, I think, started to really get bad. The more gyms we had, the more, low fat, reduced fat and non-fat processed foods, the fatter we were getting. And now you look at kids and it's not just so much that they play video games all day. It's just the foods that they're eating and the stuff that the parents give them. The parents don't know what's in those foods. So you have to become educated, not only as a person, but as a parent, to make sure that you're not giving these kids the poison that's out there. Get back to the basics. Whole, non-processed foods. That's what you need. Your body, that will give you all the vitamins and all the protein and all the healthy fats that you need. And water is the only thing you have to drink. I'm not saying once in a while go out there and, you can have a beer. Now, I choose not to. I just don't do alcohol at all. I've changed that. But you know what? That's how you're able to get abs, man. That's how you're able to be fit and lose the weight by just changing what you eat. So I hope you enjoyed this video. There's other videos that I'm growing my channel. I want to get the word out there. I want to help you guys as much as you can. So I will ask you, to share the video and recommend it to other people. I have been able to lose 50 pounds in the last year and a half or so, and I am in the best shape that I have ever been. And that has a lot to do, and I think everything, with changing a lot of my habits and becoming disciplined about what to eat and what not to eat. If I can do it, I guarantee you can do it. So stay positive, stay strong. Share this video, and I'll see you on the next one. And don't forget to listen to my podcast. I also started a podcast too. That's right. Think and Lose Weight with Luis Alberto. That's me. I'll talk to you soon. Dale.